Greetings. So today I am going to be talking about the seven metal yin personality type coming from Chinese astrology. And before I do so, I just am wanting to appreciate the deep wisdom that Feng Shui brings to our lives, because in Feng Shui, we are really looking at the laws of nature. And I just love that there's a system that has been uh, created and understood based on these laws of nature, and how, like, it's a way of looking at the world. And it's like, yes, it makes so much sense, because nature is such a force of life, right? Like, we underestimate the profoundness of the fire and the sun and the water and the earth and the trees. Like, we need these things every single day, and we forget. And we forget that we are also forces of nature. Like, you were born with an energetic quality, and Feng Shui acknowledges that we all have all of these five elements within us. And based on when you were born, what year you're born, you embody certain elemental characteristics, some more than others, even though we all have them all within us, right? And so as I describe the seven metal yin personality, you know, this is like a way for you to connect with another part of yourself, or to remember another part of yourself. And it's kind of like remembering who you are at the core, and remembering who you were as a child, and what you truly um, were lit up for, right? Like, what you feel like you're put on this planet for, what creates this force of nature within you. And so you can use these elements to describe personality types and careers even that suit you, right? So just keep that in mind as I'm describing the seven metal yin person. And as always, you can go back and listen to any of the other videos I have about any of the other um, elemental characteristics, so that you continue to learn more about yourself and more about other people in your life. And again, I'm Althea, your Feng Shui coach and expert. So now I'm going to just jump into the seven yin metal personality, right? So in the I Ching, the seven metal is associated with the lake. Like, think of a really calm, still lake that is incredibly reflective. This kind of embodies the quality of a seven metal person, because as a seven metal person, you are very good at reflecting the finer things in life, creating this perfect, crystal clear image wherever you go. It's kind of like you create beauty wherever you go. So I know somebody who is a seven metal, and she could be described as the perfect hostess. So the seven metal person is really good at making other people feel comfortable. You are very charismatic. So you are the one who's going to greet others, and you are the one who's going to create this incredible experience for others. And so that's another way in which you create beauty. You create beautiful experiences. So think of the person that comes to the restaurant and is greeted by this beautiful hostess, dressed, dressed beautifully, with a big smile, totally gracious, takes you on your way, and makes sure that you are given the best experience that you could possibly have in the restaurant, right? That is kind of like the quintessential seven metal person. You are incredible at reflecting, mirroring people to the point where you can take on other people's characteristics and qualities, um, And so that makes people feel truly seen, and you're very good at listening and you're very good at speaking. So you can make people feel incredibly comfortable, and you can help people have a really good time. The challenge for you at times may be that because you're able to take on the characteristics of others so well, you may find that you need a lot of time to yourself to reconnect with you and who you truly are, to remember and come back to yourself, right? And also, because you are so good at creating this beauty on the surface level, sometimes it's difficult for you to go deeper or to recognize a situation that is problematic for you, because you may have a tendency to act like everything is okay when it's not, right? So that can be a struggle for you uh, to do the more challenging work on yourself and maintain deep relationships. And you may find yourself kind of jumping from one relationship to another because you're always looking for that perfection. And it's a struggle to realize that there's a lot of imperfections in life and in relationships. So that's going to be one of your challenges, is staying in the conflict and working through the deeper conflicts and recognizing that there is a conflict, and that's okay. Okay. Um, so I think, I've I've gone through a lot of the characteristics. Because you have a strong ability to listen, you make and entertain, you can make a great counselor, you can make a great lecturer, great teacher, orator. Um, you're also really good with finances and kind of like paying attention to the finer details in life. So that does make you really good at, dealing with finances, and really creating a beautiful home, and just, yeah, like really creating beautiful spaces, being beautiful on the outside, being very youthful. It's, also connected to the youngest daughter, so you tend to look younger than you are. And because you have that kind of joyfulness and that kind of childlike quality, it just keeps you feeling very young and alive. So I hope that you got some insight from this video today. And I also will have posted it in the comments, I mean, sorry, in the notes, how you can find your character number. And let me know what your character number is. Maybe you're a 7 metal, maybe you're something else. And like this video if you found it helpful, share it with somebody who may be curious, and have an amazing, beautiful day.